Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. As the election is coming closer, the big ticket leaders of political parties are making a beeline to file nominations. Today, Akhilesh Yadav of Samajwadi Party filed his nomination from the Karhal seat, which comes under the Mainpuri constituency, that is the Lok Sabha constituency. He filed his nomination today, and after filing a nomination, he made a media statement in which he said that this nomination is not just a nomination, it is also a mission, and this election will decide the future of the coming century, not just for the state of Uttar Pradesh, but also for the entire country. This is what Akhilesh Yadav said today after filing his nomination. Now, initially Akhilesh Yadav was very reluctant to file his nomination to even contest in this particular assembly election in Uttar Pradesh. This is a first for him to contest an assembly election in Uttar Pradesh. He was a Lok Sabha MP from the Samajwadi Party earlier. He resigned as a Lok Sabha MP, and this time around he is filing his candidature from the Karhal seat. Now, this decision of Samajwadi Party came only after the BJP fielded Yogi Adityanath from Gorakhpur. Yogi Adityanath also, like Akhilesh Yadav, was an MP and he was made to resign. He was a Gorakhpur MP, he was made to resign, and after the 2017 assembly election, he went to Uttar Pradesh Assembly through the MLC route. And this time around, he was made to, file his candidature from the Gorakhpur Assembly constituency. That actually prompted Samajwadi chief Akhilesh Yadav's decision to file his candidature from the Karhal seat. Now, incidentally, the BJP has fielded Professor S.P. Baghel as the rival candidate of Akhilesh Yadav from the Karhal seat. Now, it is everybody's expectation that SP Singh Baghel is a weak candidate that has been fielded against Akhilesh Yadav. And why is he weak candidate against Akhilesh Yadav, and why is this particular seat? The choice of the seat of Karhal is very interesting one for the Samajwadi Party. That is what we are going to discuss in this video today. Now, before going into the details of why this seat of Karhal is a stronghold of the Samajwadi Party and why it is a safest choice for Akhilesh Yadav, let us also understand a little bit about SP Singh Baghel. Who is SP Singh Baghel and how did he come into the politics? Now, first of all, SP Singh Baghel hails from Bhatpura area of Auraiya district in Uttar Pradesh. He was earlier a sub-inspector in the UP police force. However, in 1989, he was deployed in the security team of Mulayam Singh Yadav, who was then the chief minister, who first took as a chief minister in 1989, and then SP Singh Baghel was among his security convoy. However, Mulayam Singh Yadav liked his work and he included him. He inducted SP Singh Baghel into Samajwadi Party. So yes, SP Singh Baghel, who this time around is contesting against Akhilesh Yadav, has once been a part of Samajwadi Party. However, that was during Mulayam Singh Yadav's time. In 1998, he first contested his election on Samajwadi Party ticket. Twice he became MP on Samajwadi Party ticket before parting ways with the party. Then he joined BSP. In 2010, BSP sent him to Rajya Sabha. However, in 2014, he divorced BSP and went and joined BJP. In 2017, BJP gave him a ticket from Tundla seat, from which he won, and he was then inducted into the cabinet of Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. However, in 2019, he was made to resign once again from his assembly constituency and he was fielded in Lok Sabha election in 2019, which incidentally he won again, and he was inducted into the Union Cabinet of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This time around, incidentally, for 2022 assembly elections, he had to resign once again to contest from the Karhal seat. Now let us come to this Karhal seat and what is the equation here and why is it a safe seat for Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav and why it means it is a weak candidate from the BJP side. The Karhal seat, as I said, comes under the Mainpuri Lok Sabha constituency. Now this Mainpuri Lok Sabha constituency incidentally is held by Samajwadi patriarch Mulayam Singh Yadav. He is the MP from the Mainpuri constituency, Lok Sabha constituency. The seat of Karhal assembly constituency comes under this Mainpuri Lok Sabha seat. So this seat has always been a Samajwadi Party stronghold. It has been a bastion of Samajwadi Party, and it has been so for the last 3 decades. The Samajwadi Party has not lost election on this seat of Karhal for the past 3 decades, except for once between 2002 and 2007, when the BJP candidate had won in this particular seat. Now, why is it a stronghold of Samajwadi Party? We have to understand this looking at the composition of the electorate here. Let us talk about the population here and what is the caste composition of the population of the Karhal seat. Now, there are more than 3 lakh voters on this seat, on the Karhal seat, out of which 1,44,000 are the Yadav votes. 35,000, that is the second biggest community here, is the community of Shakyas. 25,000 are Kshatriyas, 11,000 are Lodhis. Muslims make up to 14,000 of the entire population of Karhal seat, whereas Brahmin also make up to 14,000 of the entire population on this particular seat. Jatavs are the third largest community here with 34,000 34,000 people of the Jatav community are there on the Karhal seat. Now, incidentally, the Yadav community makes up to 38% of the entire population, whereas Muslims make up to 6% of the entire population. In 2017, Samajwadi Party's Sobran Singh Yadav had won the Karhal seat with a vote share of 49.57% and votes of almost 1,04,000. That was the number of people who voted for Samajwadi Party candidate Sobran Singh Yadav. Second was obviously the BJP with more than 65,000 votes, and third was BSP with more than 29,000 votes on this particular seat. So the Yadav community is dominant here. The vote share of Samajwadi Party last time around was 49.57%, which is almost half of the entire electorate on this particular seat. And this seat has been a bastion of the Samajwadi Party. Now, the second point why this seat is a stronghold of Samajwadi Party comes from the fact that this seat has always been a seat where the socialist parties have won, except for once. That is between 2002 and 2007, as I said, when the BJP had won. Right from the start, the seat had been dominated by Janata Party. It had been dominated by Lok Dal or Bharatiya Kranti Dal, and this seat has sided with socialist parties. But a Yadav family never represented this particular seat until now, assembly seat until now. As I said, Mulayam Singh Yadav had been a Mainpuri MP, but this seat of Karhal had never been represented by a Yadav family. Let's now look at the third factor why Akhilesh Yadav chose Karhal as the seat from where he is contesting his maiden assembly election. Now, the fact is that when the talks of Akhilesh Yadav contesting elections were going on, there were a lot of seats that were being considered. One of them was the seat of Gopalpur, which falls under the Azamgarh Lok Sabha constituency. Azamgarh is the Lok Sabha constituency of Akhilesh Yadav. He was an MP from there, and in fact, in his press conferences, he has also said that he has to take permission from the people of Azamgarh and then he will get into the fray of assembly election. So, Gopalpur was one of the seats which was being considered for Akhilesh Yadav to contest. Now, this particular seat is very interesting. As I said, it falls under Azamgarh, which is Lok Sabha constituency of Akhilesh Yadav. It has a good Muslim Yadav combination because 40% of the electorate is Muslim and Yadavs. They make up to, this community makes up to 40% of the population in Gopalpur seat, which has always been, the Muslim Yadav combination has always been the traditional social engineering equation of Samajwadi Party on which it bases its campaign on. However, there was also a threat that the BJP would make this then a polarized contest because the Muslim population on Gopalpur seat was more. So the BJP even started to compare it with the Rahul Gandhi's decision to contest from Wayanad because there were more Muslim voters were there so that he could get elected easily. So to avoid this polarization of votes, this polarization of campaign, the Samajwadi Party eventually decided to go with the choice of Karhal because Muslim population percentage on the seat of Karhal is 6%, giving a very low chance to the Bharatiya Janata Party, to the rival Bharatiya Janata Party, to play a polarization card on the seat of Karhal. One also a very important fact is that since it has been a stronghold of Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh Yadav can be a little bit of relaxed, we can say, while dealing with this assembly constituency, because he knows that he can win from this particular seat. There is a lot of Yadav population there. But the second fact is that if he is assured that this seat is the one where he will win from, he can then focus his entire energy on campaigning in different parts of the state. So this is why this Karhal seat is also very important. The second largest population here is of Shakyas. As I said, 35,000 voters are from the 35,000 of the population is from the Shakya community, which is also the non-Yadav OBCs, which has also been the key area of focus for Akhilesh Yadav this time around. So these are the reasons why Akhilesh Yadav and Samajwadi Party chose Karhal as the seat from where he will contest his maiden election. And that is why I think BJP in SP Singh Baghel has put up a weak candidate against Akhilesh Yadav. Well, what happens exactly in the election, what are the results, we will get to know on 10th of March. Do stay tuned to HW News for all the live update about that. Thank you so much.